Okay, here we go. One take, no second attempt. What's up, people? It's Kemit here, and welcome back to another Lionheart video here on the channel. As you can see, I have my face cam here, and the reason I'm doing this is because I'm going to do something different today, guys. I am going to do a 1 hour mining episode. So the trick here with this episode is that I'm gonna record everything in one take, and I'm gonna include all the footage and everything. I'm gonna talk throughout the entire thing, and yeah, I guess just see what I get throughout the episode of just like mining for like straight up just mining for a full hour. So that's going to be something challenging maybe, and something different for sure. But the reason I'm doing this is because in the future I want to do a full 10 hour mining session where I record everything. So here today I'm just going to do it for basically an hour. It's probably going to last for a little bit over an hour, but it's going to be straight up just me mining the whole entire time while speaking. So there might be some funny like topics that I bring out throughout this like recording session. So yeah, man. So the thing that I feel personally when it comes to my channel, like I make a lot of videos and stuff, and I do commentary from time to time. On my survival line, I do like pretty short commentary, and here I do actually a lot, but I do so many jump cuts and everything. But I feel like just like constantly speaking, I just do so bad with commentary overall. And just speaking English, I'm not really good at mastering English. Like I know I improved significantly since I first started this channel, but still I'm not really good at English. You can't say like me speaking now, it's like good English. It's not good English, bro. But I'm from Norway, so like English is not even my primary language, but I really do want to improve. So yeah. So here we are, 1 hour mining challenge, I guess we can call it. Like with recording everything and just see how it goes, what I can get out of this 1 hour mining session. And also if you're like wondering about, Kemit, you might break your durability on your pickaxe. Well, I'm not gonna do that because I'm mending, and I have mending on my fortune tree as well. So if that goes low, I can just switch over to this, take all the ores that I gathered so far, and just like get all the levels and just repair everything. So I'm not worried at all. So I don't even know where I want to go with this. But as you saw, I took this like mining trip a little bit outside of the village. The reason for that is because I want to actually make like a mine here. Because I started a pretty big project so far, I want to like go all out and just do... Whoa, lava. see, there's one thing, like if I get a tiny bit of concentration, something that requires like me concentrating, then I just like lose my entire head and I cannot speak at all, because it doesn't work, man. It's impossible for me. So I feel like I need to like improve quite a bit. Some of you who might have been like around for the channel for a long time, you might have seen like me doing the Minecraft versions with Kemit. That was initially going to be a series that I recorded in one take, and each episode was gonna be around like 20 minutes. Most of them ended up being like 30 though. But the reason I actually was doing that was because I actually wanted to improve with commentary there as well. So I think here to begin with, I'm just gonna place a crafting bench, and I'm definitely gonna make some chests because I probably need those. So let's see if I can just make 4 maybe. Yeah, let's make 4 here. That way I can just start to store some stuff. I'm just gonna put 2 here and 2 here. I'm gonna make a pretty massive like opening here, and then I'm just gonna start doing separate strip mines over here and there, but I'll start to mine for a little bit. But yeah, actually the Minecraft versions with Kemit is actually one series that actually stopped as well. Like I don't started so many series before. I had so many ideas of things I wanted to do, but like with time management, I guess it's kind of me as well. I need to like actually find like a routine that actually fits pretty good for me, so I can just manage my time better, and then I can do actually more work. Because I think it's sometimes like hard to just jump on, and you gotta like when the goal I want to have in YouTube is just for me to just hop on and just start talking, and everything will just come naturally. I don't want to be that guy that just sits down and takes notes and try to plan out so much before his episodes. Like, fair enough if I want to do that with projects and stuff, because I actually want to do that pretty good. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Getting sidetracked there a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So one more. I want to have it even on all sides. Just gonna place where's the water? There's the water. No, what? I dropped it. How did I drop that? That doesn't make sense to me. So this was 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I need to mine 1 that way and 2 that way. And then it should be even. I want to keep this even. Oh, I thought that was wood at first, so I was like, oh, is this going to be an abandoned mineshaft? I don't remember what I was talking about instead now. That's the thing with me. I just forget things so quickly, and it's super annoying. Oh my god. Is Kemit really gonna be mining for 1 hour and just record the entire thing and upload it to YouTube? Yeah, boy. I'm gonna try to not even like edit this. I'm gonna leave this totally unedited. I'm not gonna open this in my editing software even. I'm just gonna upload it as it is to my YouTube channel, and you can take it or leave it. I feel like some things as well, because a lot of the viewers that I have subscribed to my channel for Survival Island purely. But I guess when it comes to Lionheart, which is like this server is a SMP server, so it's survival multiplayer servers, and everyone on here are either streamers or they are their own YouTubers. Yeah, I guess this is a pretty good room so far. So I think I'm gonna place an ender chest just behind here, and I can take out the shulker boxes. So I'm just gonna make some room in my inventory here. I brought with me 4. Oops, was not supposed to place that there. The one here, and the last one is in here. And then I can actually start to store stuff there, like after a while. But yeah, if you didn't know, like this is like a SMP server. Everyone here are either streamers or content creators. So many, like I even get some comments sometimes asking me, wow, is this the Hermitcraft server? No, it's not. And some people are like, this is just a rip-up of Hermitcraft. Like, what's the deal? It's just like a server where, like, the concept is pretty similar, I give you that. But there's a lot of servers that has been, like Minecraft servers, that has just been purely for people who make videos and stream. Like you have had Minecraft and a lot of other servers too. I don't really, to be honest, I only watch Hermitcraft, but I know there's a bunch of other servers as well. You had like How to Minecraft or something, I think, which was with the Beijing Canadian and stuff. I don't know what that group of people is called actually, because those have never really been the type of Minecraft YouTubers that I watched. I used to watch a guy called XRPMX13 who was a part of that like squad, if you could say that. But yeah, I've mostly been watching personally, I'll just watch Susumawoid and Etoslab, actually, honestly. So I guess I can just continue mining here for a little while actually. And I probably don't need a light rod since I'm mining, and just having the chest plate just gave me so much more protection if I just get bombarded with a lot of mobs. Oh wow, it's been 10 minutes already. So I have to keep this up for a little bit longer. Well, dude, we out here mining, man. We mining for diamonds, man. Yeah, that's the thing too. If you're still watching here and you're like actually planning on watching this whole video, you don't have to watch this entire video. Like, I guess this could somewhat be like a podcast, so you could just listen to this while you do something else. Like if you're really interested in that. But if you want to watch this the entire thing, then kudos to you, man. Let's see, I forgot to place torches, so I'm just gonna place a few. Just mine all the ores that I forgot to mine. And also I'm just using the Sildurs pickaxe, so whenever like it hits low durability, I can just start using this fortune on some ores, and then that way I'll get levels, and I can also mend up my tools again. And that way I get a bunch of like smooth stone without having to smelt them all. So that's a good thing for building, because I have many big projects I want to like do here. Is there more iron? Nope, doesn't look like there is. OpenGL arrow, this comes up so much. I have no idea what that is, but we have been having some like server issues with RAM and stuff, so I'm not sure like what that is about, but we hopefully will find a fix for that, because like basically of just doing nothing, like it just starts using up all the RAM on the server, which might cause it to like crash and stuff. So I know like Kebra, the owner, like the one managing the server and stuff, he is like been hard at work trying to fix this issue for us, but we will hopefully fix that soon, or get like a good solution on how we can not kill the server. And I think we tried like several hosts as well, but there seems to always be some type of problem we get into or meet. Let's see. Just place all the stone right here. As you can see, I really like to like fill up my gaps whenever I mine out some ores. I wouldn't say that's necessarily a bad thing though, but that's a habit that I have. I think when I do like the 10-hour recording of me just mining, straight up mining for 10 full hours, when I do that, I'll probably get some snacks ready and just some food overall, because yeah, boy, gotta eat throughout like 10 hours. But I think that can be a pretty fun challenge though, just to see if I can do that for 10 hours. I'll just wait until my inventory is like pretty much filled up. Maybe I can make some more torches. 8. That should last for a pretty good while, I think. Oh, diamonds! The first piece of diamonds. So when I'm doing this, I don't want to actually fortune the diamonds at all, because I want to save up a whole lot. And this is a ore vein of 9, so that's a really good vein. Awesome stuff. Good stuff, my man. So here. But I want to just see how much like ores I get. I think the first one I'll probably focus on mining is probably going to be the redstone and coal, because I get so many of them anyways, so just using that to man up my tool again is probably gonna be a good thing. And since I already basically recorded for like 15 minutes now, I don't think it's gonna be a problem for me to like damage this pickaxe that much. I could probably go on for the full hour without like using up all the durability on this pickaxe. So having them breaking on the pickaxe is really helpful, because you can mine for a really long time without like having to like repair it constantly. But something I need to do though is to get mending on the shovel because it's pretty weak. I want to have like a shovel, like a normal shovel like this with mending, and then I want to get a Sildurs shovel with mending as well. And then I want to have a fortune and a Sildurs axe with mending on as well. So I definitely need some more mending because I don't know if you saw the last one, but I basically got my full gear with mending now. I have 3 pickaxes with mending, and I have my sword with mending, and I have 2 elytras with mending. So that's pretty awesome. I have this dynamic lighting, so like since I have the torches in my offhand, it's always like light, so I just gotta remind myself to place torches every now and then. I think when I do the 10-hour like mining session though, I probably don't like strip mine like this. I'll probably end up like just starting to dig out like the entirety of the like maybe everything I mined so far. Just dig out everything and just every poke hole and stuff, and then I'll probably dig down 1 block and up 1 block and just get rid of all that. And it's just probably gonna end up being this huge, massive like opening just dug out. $12.84 stacks under flow. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? It was literally today, like 6 hours ago maybe, or 7 hours ago, that we just got a new IP again. And this is like the 2nd time this week that we got a new IP. Like 2nd or the 3rd time, like within 2 weeks, that we got like a new IP trying to fix like whatever RAM issues we having with 1.13. Because they're saying it's like because of 1.13 we are having all these big issues with the server, because that is apparently messing up something. Because the same host we have, someone else is using that for like a modded server, and that is running just fine. But vanilla Minecraft is apparently struggling. Wow. Need to get all the coal. Sometimes too, when you like just mine up all the coal, you sometimes run into diamonds behind it. Or stuff like this, redstone. I don't really care about redstone because I never really use redstone for anything. But redstone lovers definitely love that. I was thinking, I don't know if any of you guys like watched the entire last season, like season 1 of Lionheart. But then I did a prank on I Kill You, where I made like Pac-Man Ghost out of redstone blocks. And yeah, so that was basically a prank, but it was still kind of a gift because he got like a lot of redstone and he like loves redstone. He makes all sorts of redstone contraptions. And if you're wondering about other people, because I said like everyone here is like content creators and streamers, then you can find their links down in the description of this video. And hopefully with me doing this stuff right there and just speaking constantly, or trying my best to speak as much as I can and bring up topics, I can improve with commentary, because I feel like I really need to do that, because I've been doing YouTube since August of 2016, so that is why it's like 2 years and 3 months. 2 years and 3.5 months, and I'm not like satisfied with my commentary yet. Is there anything I can drop? Flint, probably. I don't need flint, really. Okay, so since my inventory is full, I think I'm gonna head back. But I can still grab some coal though. I still have room for that. Oh, I was like, what? Was that blog lag? I thought that was fixed in 1.13, but it was the falling gravel. So now is the first trip I've had, so hopefully I can like find some more diamond and stuff. And now I'm recording in 720 60 FPS. So I'm just gonna see how like big the file gets after like an hour. But I probably have to record with a lot lower graphic when I'm gonna do like the 10-hour one. And this way here as well, since I'm like 20 minutes in, I can see if it crashes. Because imagine if I did that for 10 hours and just imagine it just crashed like in somewhere in like 8 hours and I just did all the recording for absolutely nothing. That would be so bad. See, I think I can put some stuff in the, like I probably don't need my initial mining pickaxe there. I probably don't need mending taking up inventory space or ladders. I don't need that either because I have sticks with me in case I need to make more torches. I can probably put off the bow as well. I have pretty strong armor, so I don't think I'm gonna have issues with fighting mobs with just armor. So here is the next strip mine. Let's see how much we can get now. It's gonna be fun as well to see after this one full hour how much stuff is in my actual chest. And speaking of me saying I'm not happy with my commentary, I just recently stumbled upon my old channel, really old channel, because I've been wanting to make Minecraft content for many years. And in 2012 I did an attempt at making a video, but I had such a bad computer and I had no way of like buying a better computer. I didn't have money or anything. So I tried to record a video. It was back in 2012. And I did record that video and I posted it on a YouTube channel. And the YouTube channel is actually called Kemit Minecraft. And this channel right here was called Kemit Music before I started posting Minecraft content. And it was actually called Kemit Music for a really long time. But it was back in, like after a year or so, I got so many questions, like all the time, saying like, why is your name Kemit Music? You don't make music. But that's the thing though, like when I first started this channel back in 2011, I wanted to make music. Because I've been playing guitar for many years, and I used to play in bands, and I used to play a lot of metal music actually. So believe it or not, I used to be a big like metal fan, and I like to play a lot of metal songs on guitar. And when I was playing in band, I didn't do covers. We always made like our own songs. Was gonna see if I missed some ores. I have a little bit of stuffy nose, which is really bad timing while I'm recording this. Some more irons. But I often see like, I think I brought this up earlier, but whenever I post any other video besides Survival Line, I usually get a few unsubscribers, like people unsubbing, and I'm like, dude, can't you literally not take me having variety in my content? Because I don't necessarily want to only feel like I'm forced to only make Survival Line videos, but I don't really care that much either though, because if you can't stand to see something else pop up besides only Survival Line, then so be it. If you want to unsubscribe, then have fun doing it. Because I'm not stopping making Survival Line videos just because I choose to have a little bit of variety in my content, you know? Lava everywhere, dude. Man. and now I just feel like being quiet. So this is like one of the challenges I have to face, like just try to come up with new stuff and topics to talk about while I record, so it doesn't become boring. So that's something I think is gonna be helpful when I do the full 10-hour video, because then I have to like talk constantly for like 10 hours. I probably have a lot of quiet moments just because of exhaustion, I think. But I think it's gonna be good practice for me to improving with the commentary, because I want to personally be more happy with my commentary. Because I know I get some comments of people giving me compliments about my commentary, but I'm not really personally satisfied with my commentary. I think I can do better, and I just need to get more used to just commentating, speaking English and stuff. But I mentioned Kemit Minecraft at a video that I posted in 2012. When I posted that, I get so often sidetracked when I talk, and I forgot to like tell everything, and I start talking and rambling about something else, and then I was like, oh, what was the point that I was actually trying to make when I was explaining that instead? But when I saw that video now recently, back in 2012, I felt like my commentary there, even though it was just a one-time thing, I felt like the commentary there was actually a lot better than I do now. And then I was 19 at the time, and now I'm 25. So just like with no experience or anything, it was such a big thing for me as well, because I was like, wow, I've been wanting to like make this Minecraft channel for such a long time and do commentary, and I'm just gonna aim for it now. And the reason that I didn't like stick with it fully, let's see, just get rid of this lava so I can get my train of thoughts back, was because my PC was so bad, as I mentioned. So that was like the issue that I was dealing with. The PC was so bad, so I decided to like just I guess like not do it. But after a few years, from 2012, I got a job eventually, so I could actually save up for stuff that I wanted to, and I bought a pretty good laptop, which I started using with this channel here. First season of Survival Island and Clancraft, and a little bit of Lionheart season 1 was recorded with my old laptop, and that was something I saved up and bought in 2015. I think it was in March or April in 2015 I actually bought the laptop. It was an Asus laptop, and it was pretty good. But when I first bought it, like when I was like, I still want to make Minecraft content, and I've been wanting to do that for such a long time, and it's been like a big deal for me. And I was like, I'll probably never make it on YouTube or just reach anywhere. And if some of my friends accidentally just like find my channel, then it's probably gonna be awkward for me to be like, have to deal with that, like, oh, you make Minecraft videos on YouTube. So I didn't do it, and I felt really insecure, to be honest. I wouldn't say I'm really an insecure person, but I was just so insecure about that. But the thing that got to me though was like, I could never know for sure how YouTube would work out for me unless I actually try it. So if I didn't do anything with YouTube, then I think that would just been bothering me for the rest of my life, or never even giving it a shot. So that's why after I bought the PC in 2015, dude, this is so much redstone, by the way. Yeah, then eventually when it comes to 2016 in August, I was like, it was August 13th of August 2016. I finally decided to like, okay, I got nothing to lose really. It's like the worst case scenario is that I gave it a shot and it didn't work out for me. So I'm just gonna try and just see what happens. And I gave it a shot, and here we are a little bit after 2 years, and I have like 50,000, over 50,000 individual people that have chosen by their own to actually subscribe to this channel. And that is pretty awesome. So I guess there's no like point in the story at all, but I guess if you really want to do something and you're afraid that it's not gonna work out, you will never really know for sure until you've tried it. And if you don't try it, then you might just blame yourself in the future for never giving it a shot in something that you genuinely really wanted to do and genuinely wanted to try. Like even now after 2 years, like YouTube is not my job and it couldn't be as of yet. But I'm just really glad to be able to reach what I've been able to reach so far. And yeah, I'm really proud of it actually. So I'm really happy about that. And I have no plans on quitting yet anyways. I really like doing this just for fun. I did it well over a year and I never got a single penny out of YouTube. I get paid now, but it's not like a crazy amount. It's not substantial and I couldn't like live off YouTube. There's no way. But I really like just to have like an audience just following like most of your steps, and just have a very few like dedicated people that just actually follows your journey and are supportive. That means honestly the world to me, and yeah, I'm really grateful for that. So thank you everyone. Getting deep here in the topics. Maybe I should talk about something else. Yeah, I still have a few more stacks to go with mining. But I got 4 diamonds now. I got 9 instead, so that leaves me to a total of 13. So I'm wondering what I'm actually gonna end up after this 1 hour. It's actually been 32 minutes now. I was thinking maybe I could like do this for 2 hours as well. But I don't think I will do that, just in case something messes up. But if I do like 1 hour, maybe I'll do this for 1.5 hours. Mining. Dude, this thing is just spamming the OpenGL arrow. Hopefully it's nothing bad or serious. Just gotta take something to drink. Actually, just talking hour up an hour just really takes a toll on your throat. And here's some more. What's up with just finding one single piece of diamonds? Feels bad, man. Okay, so here we are. We're continuing to mine. And I think like doing these like mining episodes, just fully raw and edited like mining episodes, I get to like probably hopefully learn something with commentary and speaking, and hopefully I'll learn something about mining as well, Because I'm thinking, like now I'm mining at Y11. You can't see it because of the face cam, unfortunately, but it's Y11. That's the height I'm mining at. And that's one of the moments right there where I completely forget what I'm saying. But yeah, I'll be mining afterwards, like on dig down a block. So here would be Y11, and just do that for a really big area and see what I could get from behind, like below here. And then I'll mine as well 1 block above, just to see like if you dig 1 block above Y11, because Y11 has always been my preferred level to mining diamonds. But if I just go dig 1 block above and 1 block below, is there like any difference? Will I find like a bunch of like diamonds that is really basically pretty close and nearby that I could potentially have gotten if I mined in a different pattern, I guess? So I'm excited to see that as well and see how that goes. But I usually like to mine like this at Y11. So I'll make a strip mine here, and then I'll go 1, 2, 3, and then I'll mine here. That's usually how I strip mine. But now I'm not giving it too much thought because I know I'm gonna mine like a whole lot. And this Sildurs pickaxe is not even halfway broken yet. It has so much durability left. So I could probably like mine for maybe an hour and a half or maybe 2 hours straight without breaking it. So that's cool. Find some iron, mine some iron. Mining all day, every day. Probably gonna go a little bit mad or crazy after mining so much in one go, in one sitting. I'm curious how it's gonna end up after like the 10-hour run. Hopefully I'll get around to do that, but I really wanted to do that in the future though. I just thought like this would be a good practice just to see how 1 hour would go. I can see like my throat is starting to like struggle a little bit now, and it's been 30 minutes. But it's probably gonna be worse when I do it for like 10 hours. But I guess I'll probably have so many like totally silent moments there. I'll be like a zombie fish and not talk at all and just look tired. But we will see how that goes. And I doubt, honestly, I really doubt anyone is gonna watch the whole thing for 10 hours. But I think it's gonna be a fun thing. And you can probably be like, ah, you're inspired by Mr. Beast. And yeah, that's actually the case. Because I remember like he did that thing. And I thought it was pretty funny. Like when he like said Logan Paul for 10 hours. He did like many ridiculous 10 hours challenges. What is this? Is it like a water source? Oh, it was a water source there. Weird stuff. Oh, I forgot to place torches. That happens. Whoa. Got some redstone here. But I definitely want to take use of this redstone. Maybe I'll do some redstone projects this season. But definitely, since I know I'll get like a bunch of resources from all this mining, I'm gonna take use of the resources that I get and actually do something helpful for some others members on the server. So hopefully I can probably do like a redstone type of prank on Ike again and some other redstone lovers, so they can take good care of the diamonds and just essentially give it like do a little prank. But it's more or less gonna end up being like a gift, because they'll get like a bunch of redstone from it. But it's probably gonna be annoying just getting rid of all the redstone. So I have to probably come up with something clever on how I can prank people. I have a payback prank planned for Vidagavia. I don't know if you guys have seen, it was like episode 3 or something. He put a small little prank on me and Bregar. Because in Spawn, me and Bregar have a starter house, both of us. And there, does my train of thought again? Yes, that happens a lot. But yeah, we have a little area there, and we are both from Norway. And we basically have 2 houses next to each other. And we had some Norwegian flags there. And he, like Vidagavia, he is from Sweden, right? So he put, like, replaced our Norwegian flags with Swedish flags there as a little prank towards us. There's probably not too many people here that knows, like, Norway or Sweden or any difference, but we're basically neighbors, like neighbor countries. We're both in Scandinavia. We have Norway, Denmark, Sweden, and I think Finland in Scandinavia. And I know, like, us Norwegians, we like to, like, joke around with Swedish being stupid people. But not really though, like, it's just jokes. So I tried somehow to, like, I really want to start some type of, like, internal, like, joke with Vidagavia, just because he's Swedish. So to try to bring, like, Norway versus Sweden type of joke prank thing. But I'm not too sure how I want to go with it. I'm really bad at planning stuff like that out, and I don't feel like I'm too creative with those type of stuff. But hopefully we can get some type of prank war going or something. Just something to create a little little storyline going of some sort. I don't really know what I'm talking about, to be honest, but like something to do with Sweden versus Norway type of joke here on the server. But I'll probably come up with something eventually, or I could ask for help from Vidagavia or Bregar when it comes to that type of stuff. Okay, so here's another cave. I guess we can try to get some more order. So random seeing flowers here. Alright, man. We are here. We're mining some coal, man. My name is Kemit. I'm the dig master of Minecraft. No one mines as good as me, man. I'm the dig master 6000. Wasn't too big of a cave, but it was a little bit to look at. No, there's no diamonds there. Here's some. Okay, so it's a little bit bigger, but I don't really want to go caving. I just want to mine, so I'm just gonna block that off. Okay, so this is my little strip mine. Let's continue. Some lapis. I think I probably need some lapis because I want to do a whole lot of enchanting still. Like I just got this, which is probably one of the most best armor enchantments you can get. But I want to have an extra spare armor set because there could be an incident happening. Like you never know. And I could lose everything. So Okay, so there is actually all my torches used up. So I think I'm just gonna head off back to the middle here and start mining some coal. So I can get a decent amount of that, and that way I could probably mend this pickaxe up again. So let's see. Just drop off all my stuff here. And take all the coal out. Probably not mine all of this now, just enough to mend up the pickaxe. Here we go. Just fill this up. And here we start mining. I don't know how much I would actually need to mine to mend up both of these pickaxes, or my Sildurs pickaxe. Yeah, because these are taking up mending durability too, I guess. But it seems like it's getting mended up a little bit just after this. Basically a little bit over a stack. So I think with just these pickaxes that I have here, I could probably just mine forever, I guess. Well, yeah, we'll do it for now. 4 wide. Just fill all this in. And now we have actually been recording for 46 minutes, so I'll definitely keep this video for a little bit over 1 hour. But not 10 hours, not yet anyways. And I haven't done too much today. I haven't like showered yet, so my hair might actually look kind of funky in this video, but whatever, man. I don't care about that. See. Is this gonna mend this up? Probably not. It's probably gonna need a little bit more. But I can slowly see that it's getting like repaired though. And I definitely have enough coal now for a good while. And I think I was getting kinda low with the materials as well. I know I have a bunch of ores back in spawn because I've been mining honestly for a really long time already. But I want to get more stuff, you know. So let's see. Here we have 1 stack and 40, so we can probably get that done too. Bum, 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 bum. And here. Just get this across here. I'm coming to spots like this where I don't talk really. So I don't think this is actually gonna fully mend up the pickaxe, but you gotta realize that I have a bunch of more ores. Like redstone gives you so much more experience compared to coal. So I think I would honestly be just fine. Just mining infinitely and just mend it up by mining up my coal and redstone. I could have seen like the durability on this stuff before starting. Okay, so 923, so we can see how much is gonna be repaired after I'm done with this bit, which is about a stack of coal. 923. Can I get it to 1023? No, probably not. It's oh, 933, so that's not a whole lot actually. I guess I can just put all the coal in here actually. And I think I'm gonna keep the storage here. I have some more wood here in case I need more storage anyways. So let's see. Now I can take these 22 and see how much that will give me. But I guess if I want to be efficient, I should probably take off my armor, because then it will mend more. So this is basically full, and this is at 933. Let's see how much it will mend. Oh, level 30, I can enchant, yay! 987, so that's a lot better. But I did also take off my armor though, because I think some of the levels actually goes to waste if you have like more mending stuff on you. The more mending stuff you have on you, the more you waste. I'm just gonna do this over and over again until it's fully repaired. It's probably not gonna fully repair it either, but pretty close I think. And that's the thing too, like if I did the thing for 10 hours, let's say like my sail touch would get really broken, then I do actually have this as well that I could use, and then I could just use the fortune on the oars forward. But I could probably get another mending pickaxe though, to be honest. It's like really convenient to have anyways. Okay, so now it's over 1000. Yeah, 1100, so that's good. So I think whenever I need to mend my stuff, I need to take off my gear and just mine like this, and it will basically repair it back to full. It could have been back to full maybe if I had like the armor off for the whole time. I don't know how like the coding or what's the deal with it, like how it works, but I've heard that if you take off your armor, it's gonna mend more. Okay, so there we go. Put the gold back in there, take this in my off fan, and then I can place this here. And we're good to go. It's really dark in here. Need to place some more torches. So 52 minutes, I guess, is gonna be done once I'm actually done with this strip mine. Once my inventory is full, I'm probably gonna head off back, and it's probably will be over 1 hour. La 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 la. It would be funny if I was speaking about something, I don't know, rare, maybe? Like something not many people know about, or something interesting, like now in the very end. So like the very few people that actually reach this far get to know something cool. I can tell you a story. It's kind of, it's not really a good thing, but when I was really young, myself and my childhood best friend, he used to be like my childhood best friend's dad. He used to be a boxing coach, like for boxer, and he actually was at one point, my friend's dad, that is, he was Norwegian's best boxer as a teenager or something. But yeah, me and my friend, when we were really young, like 4 or 5 years old, like we were really young, like maybe 6, 7, I don't know, we were young, like under 10 years old, that's for sure. I would guess that we were maybe 6 years old, but I'm not quite sure when it was. So yeah, basically a really long time ago. Back then, we used to always, like me and my friend, always used to join his dad for boxing training, and we would join in just for fun. and just like messing around. Like it was good sport there in the boxing place as well, because just having some kids just running around and just having fun is probably not doing something bad to them, but it's probably getting some better mood to the place. But yeah, basically we were in there with my friend's dad while I was coaching boxing, and we were joining in with like running around doing some push-ups and sit-ups and whatnot. Then we got bored because they started like training the actual boxing, so we went just outside, and the location where this was basically just outside like a swimming hall. So there was like a big swimming hall there, and there was like another place in the building that was for boxing where we were, and there was something else there as well, probably like yoga or something, like basically a lot of like sports stuff where you can be active and do activities. So yeah, we got bored of just being inside there when it was just all about boxing, and we were really young. And my friend, he had a football with him, so we went outside. And outside of that like building, there was like a big parking lot, and there was like a garage next to it. So we were like just shooting the football into the garage. So I would shoot it and it would hit the wall, and then he would like have to shoot it again. And we had like kind of like a little game where we tried to make the shots hard for the other person to catch. And yeah, that's what we did. And out of nowhere, there comes like a old, really weird man outside of that building, right? And he sees us, and I'm actually not paying attention to him at all. But my friend actually sees him. And by then, he would have gotten into his car, and then he would have left his car again. And it was like by a parking lot, so there was a lot of like cars and stuff parked there. And he was parked pretty close to the actual like entrance to the building there. So he went into his car, he grabbed something, and he stood outside of his car, and he went to the back of the car, and he opened the door on the back side. And he had like a bag in his hand, and inside of that bag he pulled out the content, which was basically like a big pile of money. So it was actually a lot of money in there. And then he was saying, okay, come here now, and you'll get the money. Like he tried to like lure us into his car. And you gotta like, that man was probably like 40 years old, and we were like kids, like 6 years old. And this like was a total stranger. We had no idea who he was. And he had a super disturbing face. It was like, he was just like shaking this like bag with the money inside, and he was like, come in, like he wanted us to come in there. And my friend like just bumped me, and he's like, look at that man there. And I just saw his like disturbing face like shaking the bag, telling us to come inside his back of his car. And like I remember I was screaming like, who are you? Like I don't know, I was young, I didn't like, I would just ask who he was, and we were both super scared. And he looked us like dead in the eyes. And so we did what we thought was smart. So let's say you have, how can it like, let's say like this is the building, right? And outside there's a big parking lot here, right? And just here there is like the garage that we was like kicking the football into. So he was like parked somewhere here. The entrance was just there, and we were like kicking here the football like here and there. and he was standing there. So we like basically ran from here, and we ran as fast as we could to be behind here. And like here would be the backside of that building. So there's the entrance, there's like a corner here. So we faked as we ran across the corner, and there was like a big trailer parked in the other space here. And we would like crawl back and sneak under the truck. And we could just barely see his feet where he was going, and he was just standing still. And like he was looking around, we could just see he taking a few steps back and forth. And then he went into his car. He went to the front seat, and he like drove like super fast out of there. So I cannot say for sure what would have happened if we got into that car. Like when we were young, we obviously like teach to not go into strangers' car and stuff. But when we saw he was driving around, like we were both like hidden under the truck basically, like kind of in a shock. And he was like, let's go in. And we just got out, and we went into the furthest in wall, and we ran as fast as we could over and into the building. And then he was speaking to his dad. And he told him there's like a crazy man who tried to get us in the back of his car, and he had a lot of money that he tried to lure us inside of his car with. And I remember my friend's dad, he got so mad. Like honestly, he was like, it was like a killer look. Like killer look, like, you know, like you're just so furious that you just lose everything. So he had like that crazy killer look, and he ran as fast as he could outside, and he was shouting, and he was crazy about that. Like, so obviously we didn't know what to expect, but we were both pretty scared. But yeah, luckily it ended up well. Nothing happened. We didn't see him again. And if my friend's dad actually saw him, then I think it would have gone worse for him. Yeah, that would probably been ending up pretty bad for him. But yeah, that's a pretty crazy story of something that I was experiencing when I was really young, like 6 years old or something. And it's pretty crazy because thinking back of it now, we would most definitely have been kidnapped, and we don't know what this person would have been capable of. And we didn't ever hear any stories later about someone getting kidnapped or anything. But still, it's a pretty disturbing thing. But luckily nothing bad happened out of it. Everything is fine, and like we're all here today. I feel that this is kind of weird way to put up this video, but I want to give like a personal, very personal story that I never told anyone before. But anyways, thank you for sticking around to the very end of this video. And as you can see, I got 18 diamonds, so that's not a whole lot. So I wonder what I will get when I do the 10-hour mining challenge, because I really want to do that, so hopefully I can get around to do that. But anyways, thank you very much for watching this video. I'm not even expecting to see anyone at the end of this video, because it's such a long video. But maybe if you're like playing a game for yourself and you have like a second monitor, maybe you could like watch this video on the side. Then there might be someone watching this video. but if not that, I really doubt anyone is still watching. But yeah, that's it for this video. Hopefully I can do another mining session, and I can continue improving my commentary and stuff. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.